Good morning, family, Facebook family, friends, and YouTube subscribers. You know who I'm about to talk about. Okay, that's the way Walter Lee Hampton opens his daily video blogs. Uh, I usually don't do this, but I feel compelled to say something about this dude, Walter Lee Hampton. I first became aware of Walter Lee Hampton, I think it's a year ago, something like that, a year and a half ago, where he was made a video about Tyler Perry and outing him about his sexuality and claiming that they were good friends and they sit around and called each other girl and Miss Thing and all that. Apparently they were on the best of terms, and so now he's going online to tell everybody in the world that he's on dick. Listen, Walter Lee Hampton, you are wrong. You are dead wrong. Now, what offends me, the only reason I'm making this video is because when I first heard about this rumor about you out of this man and showed his medication online and told all this man's business about his finances, about his inability to hold a job or to get a job, all of his finances and all these things, that was bad enough. But when I went online today and saw that you are not only not apologizing, you are actually standing your ground and insisting that we're supposed to believe this bullshit is good, that you're trying to help the brother. First of all, you're not trying to help anybody, honey. You said uh, you gave these 3 long videos, each one 20 minutes long, talking about all of the situation with this man and his finances, about you giving your good name to get him involved in getting a car, and then he kept the car, and he's nasty in the house and he don't clean his house and all this stuff before you even got to the outing. So obviously the outing wasn't the main thing. The outing was that you pissed off at this man because you had some kind of personal problem with him, and so you just threw in this outing to be harmful, to hurt him, and maybe you have hurt him. I hope you don't leave Atlanta. What my mind tells me that the most logical thing to happen next is somebody to get up in the house with your big ass and beat the shit out of you, because that's what you deserve. I mean, I don't know how you can go on. All you do is go online every day, tell everybody how horrible Atlanta is, how horrible the sissies are, how effeminate they are, how everybody's worthless piece of shit, how you're the only one that seems to be holding together. Yet at the same time, you tell us, child, that this man, your partner had thrown you out, and this man had taken you in off the streets. Now wait a minute. He had taken you off the streets and gave you a place to stay. You reward him giving you a place to stay by going online and telling all about this man's finances and his situation in his home. Well, if he has his family is paying his rent, but more power to him. That's his family, not yours. So let me try to focus. I have a hard time focusing. Forgive me. I'm in my 50s, late. Let's talk about what happened. Okay, so I went on your Facebook page, which I generally don't go on. I only went on there one time before because you had posted some article about you had this following on Facebook. So I went on there and you had showed some video of a man beating this woman savagely with a 2x4. I mean, really, a woman being beat naked with a 2x4. That is something you found entertaining. And that's something you put out to the world. So right then I know that you was not the type of person I need to be fucking with or listening to. But so yesterday it was all big. They had the cute little picture of you with your horns. You got all them big muscles today, right? They had the little horns on your head, and then the pitchfork in your hand because you're the devil. Well, you are the devil, Walter Lee. That's probably why you spend so much time in the gym, because you feel like if you can get big enough, people will be intimidated enough that you can say anything you want and they will not attack you and kill you. But most people don't kill you with their hands. That's not the way death works, child. Walter Lee. If somebody wants to kill you, they use a weapon to kill you. So the muscles not going to make any difference. They'll beat you just like you was a skinny little punk. It's not going to make any difference. Lord, let me try to regroup here. Okay. So today I went on your YouTube subscribers page, and you had the nerve to sit there and post 2 videos. I see you did take the other ones down. Now, I don't know if you've been threatened with a lawsuit or Queens told you they're going to camp out in front of your house. and catch you, or what happened, but since yesterday, you've taken the 3 videos that you posted on Facebook down, but you decided to come in and defend yourself because the whole world come down on you. First of all, Walter Lee, I know I talk funny, but the brain still works. You are not a very smart person. That is clear. So even though you can be sometimes entertaining to watch in your bulk, you're not brilliant. We'll put it like that. So why you decided to use a newscaster? It's not funny, and I feel for this brother whoever he is. I haven't even seen this picture and don't want to. I don't know why that would be my business. I'll say right now that I am HIV positive and have been for uh, close to 30 years, but I don't think I'm a threat to anyone since I don't have sex. So if you feel like you're a homosexual because you have sex with people, you're wrong. After you stop having sex with people, you're still homosexual. So the same things that affects me now that it affected me before. Having said all that, you were mad at this man and you struck out by outing him. If you wanted to just out him, you could have just came on and click and got that over with in 1 minute. Nope, you went on for over an hour describing all the situations with this man who took you off the streets. You were the one that was homeless, not him. How you gonna sit up in his house talking about you walk by a drawer and happen to glance down and you see his pill bottles on there and you saw his name was on the bottle and what the medication was. You walk by Lord help me God. You walk by the drawer and they jumped out at you, huh? Okay. No, we all know that's bullshit. You went looking through the man's house, looking for evidence that you can use against him. And then you go on here like you trying to help somebody. What you gonna try to help? Who you helping? Walter Lee, let me check this out, dude. People lie because if they go online and they tell you that they are HIV positive, you would probably not want to have sex with them, which is fine. You know, it's your option, it's your health, whatever. I can respect that. But when you ask them and they tell you HIV negative, your ass go spreading your legs for him. Now, because he told you he was HIV, you don't even know this person. You would maybe never even see him again. But because he told you he was negative, or did the other more common thing, not answered and asked or answered the question, you assume that he's negative. Now, what sense does that make? So you say you never had a STD. You never had STD. Ain't nobody never calmed in your mouth. Ain't calmed in that big ass. Come on. Come on, man. A lifetime, 40 years you've been sucking dick and getting fucked in the ass, and you have not contracted not even one STD. I find it hard to believe. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm stupid. But before HIV, people were not using condoms like that. Now, anybody who's over 30 years old ought to know that. So if you was doing all that back then, you said you were such a dish, you got something. So the fact that you would lie about that makes me question everything you would say. So anyway, here's my thing. I probably won't post this because I know the quality ain't shit, and I got all these jiggery moves because I used to be a dope fiend. But maybe I will. Let's see how it sounds. So just in case you're confused, and to all of the people who might see this video, Walter Lee is dead wrong for outing somebody else about their HIV status, particularly for holding these bottles up in front of the world for this person's address, his name, all his information, what pills he's on. It is dead wrong. If he wants to do that, let him do it. Walter Lee, when you get your diagnosis, you just let us know about that. That'll be your business. Not Tyler Perry, not this boy. You. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about what goes on with you. And not the whole city of Atlanta, which apparently they're all on welfare and nobody got a job but you. Although you're the one that's been thrown out in the streets after living with a man for 18 years. I mean, what's the situation there? Obviously, you were the one not paying the bills, bitch. Okay, I can't get it together, but Walter Lee, you're wrong. Have a nice day, Facebook family and friends and YouTube subscribers.